Hello guys and girls, how's it going? Me, Skree here, and I hope you're all well. And doing a bit of a tester here to see if my microphone messes up. So, we will see how this goes, and see how the gameplay goes. Now, I'm in the M8 Scout vehicle. Fantastic little car. The Greyhound. Facing off the Germans. Now, you know, they don't have many big tanks. They've only got Tigers and stuff. So we should be fine. We'll be fine in this. Beautiful little scout vehicle. Which doesn't have scouting because it's tier 1. They really need to add scout mechanics to tier 1. It just seems so daft that tier 1 vehicles don't get scouting. You know, it makes no sense. Like, yes, it's because the tier 1 vehicles are, you know, technically lower tier and they're learning and blah blah yada 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 blah 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 blah, you know, but at the same time you've got to learn how to use a mechanic. So why have it that, you know, tier 1 doesn't get it but later tiers do? It makes no sense whatsoever. Now, we're just gonna snoop around here for a few minutes. See if we can't see anything happening in B. Looks like there's a big old tank coming behind us. Now, there's lots of open fields here. We don't really want to get out in them because we don't have the armour to survive. Okay, looks like we've got something to the right of us. The Achilles there is getting absolutely blown up by a Puma. So we've got a pack wagon. Now, can we spot it? Can we see it? No, I could just go where he's sitting and get blown up, which always seems like a good idea. I can't really see them through the trees there though. Let's see if we can't sneak up through those trees a little bit. Bit of a dangerous move here because we are a bit open, but we should be hopefully moving fast enough to not have to worry about it. Now we've lost another supporting vehicle up there, so the enemy will be coming over here soon. So let's see if we can't spot these guys. Where are they? There he is. Okay, I can see that pack wagon now. Okay, he's reversing. There he is. He's on top of that hill there. Direct hit to the commander. No damage. And I don't think we're going to get any shots off on that guy anymore. Okay, we're going to have to pull back because they're going to know my location. So we've got 2 scout vehicles now fighting off. So their commander is damaged. Now we'll drop some arty on A. Of course, we're going to have to watch out. Hopefully somebody's going to take out that Puma. There we go, we can see it just behind that hill there. Pull back a little bit. So we've got some Pumas working these ridge lines. Now, not a bad idea for them because they've got the pack guns. Okay. He's on the move. Okay, and he's dead. Good, good. Somebody got him. Now then. Don't see any other Pumas up there. Of course, I do have an issue where basically tanks go invisible sometimes. It's been happening quite a lot. I've been killed by invisible tanks quite a lot recently. I'm not sure if it's a graphical glitch or if it's just War Thunder being War Thunder or what's happening really. But we're going to start moving up to that hill line where he was working. Okay, we've got some panzers over there and a tiger. Panzer IV just sitting there in the open. Probably not going to go through at this range. Back up, but we have pointed out the position at least. Let's start moving. Now we lack the punch to go through most of these guys at long range because we're not a long range fighting vehicle. We only have what, 37mm I think it is on this thing. Yeah, 37mm main gun, which at close range we can actually pen a tiger. We can actually kill a tiger because one of these actually did kill a tiger back in the day. There was a fantastic bit of manoeuvring and fighting between an M8 and a Tiger 1. And the M8 actually ended up winning the fight. Which is pretty outstanding, really. You know, when you consider it, this thing has no armour. It's a scout vehicle. And we've got a plane incoming. There's 2 planes up. Taking some serious damage there, unfortunately, and our commander is down. We're going to get absolutely picked apart by planes now. Turret ring is broken. All we can hope is they crash when they're trying to kill us. Like that guy did. Hopefully some AAA will get them out. We are pretty much buggered now though. Always the case. I'm so over planes. Now we're out of fire extinguishers now. Hopefully that Spitfire will actually do something and not just sit there. This guy's coming in. P-38, do your job. Seriously. God, useless team. Fucking useless. God's sake. Absolutely fucking useless, a lot of them. I swear, like, honestly, people that fly in this game are just twats. But, like, seriously, he was coming in on a strafing run. Like, easy target to kill there, guys. For fuck's sake. Yeah, you see my hatred for planes coming through now. I'm just... Look, I really want a game mode where we can actually play tanks and not have fucking planes fuck everything up. Because, honestly, it's just so frustrating trying to play anything other than a fucking heavy tank in this game. If you play anything lightweight, try and scout or do anything different in this game, you get fucked over because there's no bloody decent mechanics for it. Yes, we have the scouting system for, you know, some vehicles, but as I said, in Tier 1 you don't get them, so this vehicle is completely fucking useless, really. Alright, I'll stop ranting now. So we're going to try and get back to our position now. It's going to take us forever because, you know, we're a wheeled vehicle, not a tracked vehicle. Even though we're on hard ground, you know, it doesn't count that very well. We're just, you know, still on basically spongy fucking mud. or driving through sand, or people's fucking pudding or porridge or something like that. Yeah, you might guess I'm a little bit salty about the plane kill there. It just frustrates me. You know, the whole plane system in this game is just so frustrating because the thing is, they have such easy time spotting tanks on the ground as well, because I don't know if you've ever noticed it, but tanks do stand out. There's not an actual... They have a black silhouette at distance when you're on lower quality settings. There's no camouflage system, so even though I'm quite camouflaged, it would be quite hard to spot me stationary. A plane will spot me without any problem because it will see a big black square on the map. And it's worse on larger maps as well. It's more noticeable on a larger map. Than it is on a smaller map. It's the same thing that happens with the invisible tank problem I was talking about before. It's basically, you know, you can hide in a forest and they'll still see you because they see this black lump from a distance away. Which is really frustrating sometimes. So it looks like we've got a whirlwind in A, which is dangerous, of course. Can't see anything up on these ridge lines at the moment. Most of our team are over at C, losing C at the moment, losing Charlie. So, and we're probably going to get screwed over by a plane any second now. No penetration. And we're taken out by a Panther. Well, let's take out... No, I'm going to stick with the M8. I think for the last run, why not? Why not continue the suffering and the misery? Yeah, I don't know how that didn't penetrate. That was going through the side of a tank, you know. Again, yay, War Thunder physics. This game is so frustrating. It's just... It's so broken as well at the moment, that's the problem. There's just... I think what's happened is Gaijin's put too many eggs in too many baskets. Yes, they do have separate teams working on separate things, of course, but the problem is they split up the teams, you know, so you have 2 men working on tanks, 2 men working on ships, and 2 men working on planes, 2 men working on submarines, instead of having 4 or 5 men working on the one thing. And we've noticed it in air realistic battles. You know, in air RB, basically everything's screwed at the moment. There's no point in playing air at the moment because it's just so nerfed and bollocksed. But in tanks it's noticeable as well, you know, there's so many little problems that don't get fixed, there's so many niggling issues that don't get fixed, and there's so many stupid bugs that don't get fixed, you know. Like, the whole, you know, no penetration again. I'm probably going to get blown up by a Panther sniping us at any second. There comes the shots from the Panthers. Now we're going to pull back a bit. And we're going to try and get behind this ridgeline a little bit. So, what was that? Back to, you know, we do lose penetration with this shot, but again, it's in a very, very light part of armour on that vehicle, you know. It's just ridiculous sometimes, it just truly is. And the fact that this vehicle doesn't get scouting mechanics just, you know, blows your mind, doesn't it, really? A scout vehicle without scout mechanics. You know, the only thing this vehicle is good for is scouting, really. That's what it's designed for, that's what its main role was for, but we don't get scouting in it. I know we might get some of those artillery shells on target. Now we're probably going to find a whirlwind. There we go. Loader. We're going to die here because that's going to kill us. Straight through into the ammo, no kill. And it's behind the house now. Let's try and get down behind this dip before that panther kills us. So, you know, getting shots into an ammo rack as well on that whirlwind there, just, you know, just it's outstanding really that it didn't do much more damage than it did. Now we're not going to do much here until it pokes out, but we can try and harass it. Of course, it could absolutely Shrek us, but no, it doesn't. And that's the end of the game. What a fun game that was. God, and people wonder why I don't play as much anymore. Alright, until next time, this is me, Skree out. Bye-bye.